Hello guys, welcome to the channel Phone Manias. Today's video we are gonna review the Realme GT2. The reason why is this just available for 26,999 right now in the Flipkart Big Billion Sale. So guys, let's get started. So we are getting explore the aesthetics of technology, and here is the phone. Let's check what else do we get in the box. So we are getting 65 watt adapter. You can see super dart charge 65 watt and data cables. You can see from normal to type C and ejector pin. So guys, let's look at the phone. So guys, this is the Realme GT2 in the steel black color. Actually, I prefer this color only because the paper white and the paper green are just polycarbonate paper like finishes, and this is a proper glass finish, and I would say that it is not a fingerprint magnet. You can see, so it's a really cool design, so you should only choose this color, steel black color. So, and apart from that, if you ask me about the thickness, actually this is 8.6 mm versus and 195 grams for the paper green and paper white color, and this is because of the glass, it weighs 5 grams more. That means 200 grams weight for this. And let's boot up the phone. So guys, let's start from the display. So you can see 6.62 inches of display, 120 Hz of refresh rate, AMOLED display, HDR10 plus, and 1300 nits of peak brightness. Wow, insane level of brightness. Let's quickly look at the video. So guys, actually the video seems to be really, I do compare with the iQOO Neo 6. Actually, you can check my video in the my channel list itself. And actually, while I compare with the iQOO Neo 6, actually the colors of the Realme GT is really vibrant. Actually, the PPA is 398 PPA and full HD displays, but it have few options. Actually, display is really vibrant and the colors are a bit more saturated as we see on normal. So it's an eye pleasant experience in terms of display, and I will show you some options. So go to the settings and you can see display and brightness, and over here you can see few options like image sharpener for enhancing the quality of the low quality images and videos, and then we have video color enhancement, which enhances the colors. That means from the standard dynamic to the high dynamic content, and video motion enhancement, that means MEMC, motion estimation motion, adding extra frames with the help of AI to make the video experience smoother, and bright HDR video mode, so actually making the darker areas bit more bright scenario. So in terms of display, there it is stunning display over there. And now let's quickly look at the audio experience also. So let me choose the files, audio, and let's play an audio. So guys, it's a serious because obviously nice surround effect, everything is nice, and I would be happy if it is loudness is bit more high than this one. Actually, it is really good. I'm not mentioning this as a con, but actually if I do compare with the iQOO Neo 6 versus this guy, and actually iQOO Neo 6 was slightly better in terms of the loudness, but in terms of the audio quality and all, both are almost neck and neck actually. So no issues in terms of build quality because of the plastic bags, Corning Gorillaz 5 protection. It's nice also in terms of display, AMOLED with tons of options, and really nice audio. So everything is fine. And now let's look at the performance area. So let's quickly look at the scores. I don't do scores first. It's powered by Snapdragon 888 LPDDR5 and UFS 3.1, 8,24,000 user score of the Realme GT2, and you can see that CPU is 2 lakh and GPU is 3 lakh 17, and memory is 1 lakh 45, UX is 1 lakh 54, and you can see 12.2 D. And yes, that's the thing, and that's the first con I want to mention. Actually, the peak performance is really high. I would say that it's really, but if you're a prolonged user who uses earphone continuously, that means high-end task continuously for about more than 45 to 1 hour, then the phone seems to be temperature around 45 degrees. But the happy thing is actually it cools really fast, but your phone reaches the temperature 45, and in and around after you're playing games around 45 minutes, it tends to drop few frames, approximately about 3 to 8 frames in and around. If you play games more than nearing 50 minutes or around 1 hour, it would be drop frame from 3 to 8. But immediately if you take a break, then obviously it would get regain its power and back to the maximum performance. So that's a light con. So if you are really into a long-term prolonged 1 hour 1.5 hour performance, then you should choose something related to the 870. But all the peak performance processors would be heating. That's not an issue. That's didn't say it's a con. But if you are looking for some prolonged type of stuffs in which the heating does matter to your FPS, frame rate and all, then you should choose some other devices apart from that. If you are looking for the peak performance, this is the best in this category for you. Okay. Now let's check out the camera. Sony MX 766 50 MB Sony MX 766 with OIS. So you can see the Oppo Reno 8 Pro, which is launched recently at 46K, still has a Sony MX 766 but without OIS. Even the OnePlus 10T, which launched at 55K, still has the same Sony MX 766 with OIS, and almost same camera setup also. And next, having an 8MP ultra wide and 2MP macro with the 16MP selfie camera. And let's quickly look at the camera samples really quick from this one. And actually the first glance is an ultra wide shot, and actually the color seems to be really vibrant as we've seen on the other scenarios. And the thing is, in certain scenarios, that means if it's a struggling situation, that means the light directly comes from the directly comes to the camera, then actually the shots doesn't comes to be really nice. You can see this area is a bit more darkened, but actually iQOO Neo 6 over here takes a really nice shot than this one. But actually it maintains a really good detail, but in some scenarios it misses the what means the bright areas of that. And actually in terms of the color vibrancy, it is really sharp and vibrant. And you can see another scenario, the flowers petals are really sharp and vibrant over here. And let's look at the video stabilization. And also regarding the video stabilization, I am not a great fan of the video stabilization. Actually it feels like a it's not a good video solution. It's okay, and if I compare side by side with iQOO Neo 6, and I feel the iQOO Neo 6 is slightly better in terms of the video solution. And regarding another shot, you can see it's also really nice. And another one, and the macro shot actually couldn't get really close. I compare with iQOO Neo 6 with this. Actually the reason why I compare with the iQOO Neo 6 is it's almost getting same price in the even below around 25K in the Amazon Great Indian Festival. So that's why I'm comparing both of them. So in this macro shot, actually iQOO Neo 6 get really close, and the detailing is a bit more vibrant, and what we call it's more detailing on the iQOO Neo 6 rather than this guy. And in terms of the high resolution photo, it looks really nice on both. I think it's this one performs slightly better than the iQOO. And in terms of the color vibrancy, in each and every scenarios, including portrait, normal photos, everything, this Realme GT2 stays ahead. And you can look at this one, it's also really nice. And in each and every scenarios, the vibrant color is seen everywhere. Actually it doesn't process with the natural tones. So if you are reading the vibrant colors, then you should definitely pick the Realme GT2. Always in terms of the camera audit, I really like the cameras. Everything actually needs some improvements in some areas, like the direct sunlight issues for the photo, and regarding the video stabilization. Okay, and apart from that, the camera is really, and the front camera is really good. And actually it misses, because of 16mm it misses some detail, but it's an okay, really good front camera. I do compare the iQOO Neo 6 versus Realme GT2. On both of them almost perform almost the same. And now let's quickly check the fingerprint scanner face recognition. You can see the fingerprints and works really fine. You can see no issues. And regarding the face recognition, so wow, rapid fast, you can see, so no issues, even it's wow, stunningly fast. And regarding the battery and charging, 5000 mAh with 65 watt of charger, so that's really nice in terms of the battery and charging. Okay, you can get all day battery with this phone. And the next thing is it worth buying for just 27K in the Flipkart Big Billion? So then it's an yes from me in terms of the, because of the key things like the Snapdragon 888 for the peak performer, and really good cameras. Need some improvement in some areas, but apart from that, it's really nice. And regarding the battery and charging is also nice. The display, audio, everything is perfect. And actually if I need to mention some cons, and I would say as heating, actually phones heats up a bit, but actually cools all faster, but still it heats up a bit if you compare with the other segment phones. But obviously it's a 888 high performance, obviously heating would be there, that's not an issue, but still it's can be say as a con. Also the in some areas the normal shot doesn't seems to be really vibrant, actually misses some areas, or not even bright in some scenarios, but that can be fixed with some software updates and all. And if you ask me the current scenario, the 26999, yes, this is definitely worth the 26999. So guys, that's all today. Signing off, it's Phone Mania.